Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hyun-Sung Kang, as known as Cindy Kang, and I'm a manager in PR team, as he introduced. And I feel really honored to speak before you guys, like in this MOMU introduction, thingy. And let me just start the presentation. And before I start the presentation, we'll see this video clip first. Okay, you've just enjoyed the short video clips of actual game, scenes of SK Telecom. So isn't it just wonderful that you can experience games of such quality and sound with your mobile phones? So this presentation will, page down. Okay, this presentation will introduce you those following contents: current trends in major game businesses of SK Telecom, direction in development of GXG game phones, and development of GXG POC, and current trends in network games, and development of network games. And the four main innovative changes in GXG.com are as follows. The first is product search. So you can also search for not only 3D games, but the hundreds of 2D games also, and the provision of game-related informations. And we made this community so you can exchange game information with other gamers. And lastly, we provide seamless wired and wireless services and the interfaces. We launched this network games, and through SK Telecom has started the service of dynamic connected network games last November. The spread of network games will help resolve the limitations of games before, such as the nature of wireless networks and handset performances. And they are now expected to make a jump and greatly resolve the demand of gamers that wish to enjoy the network games via mobile. Beginning open beta tests of 3 network games, including Your Commander, one of the most popular RPG games. SK Telecom has released about 30 types of 3D games and plans to release approximately 100 more games, wired and wireless games, this year. And in 2001, there were only 2D single games, like simple games, just simply for killing time. But then in 2005, with launch of GXG and GPong for KTF, maybe, semi-network games are introduced. But there are some limitations that the spread of network games had been slow compared to online games. And now in year of 2006 to 2007 and more, you're able to enjoy even better quality of graphics and sound, easily connected via both wired and wireless, and can compete with thousands of other players at the same time. And the meanings and expected effects of this real-time network games are, there are 4 of those meanings. And the first is the new release, the new release of mobile game is considered to be a technological success with the overcoming of basic limitations in the mobile telecom network designed for one-to-one communications. It is evaluated as an important opportunity for the opening of the mobile era in the game sector, a process which had been slower than in other entertainment areas, such as broadcasting and movies and music. And second, mobile games orientated toward persons to machine will shift to person, while wired and wireless connected games will realize a convergence game channels, which had been divided into PC and mobile phones. And third, mobile game developers that had weak business models compared to the online game sector will release attractive full 3D mobile games through aggressive investment. This is expected to lead to the growth of mobile game developers in general. And lastly, 3D network games like Striker you've seen in the video clip have been evaluated as outstanding domestically and overseas, having received positive responses from foreign game buyers in North America and Europe. Although many online games entered overseas market, this was not the case for mobile games. So in the future, platform makers and developers led by SK Telecom will make use of their operation expertise in wireless networks, advanced platforms, and creative game content to build a basis to jointly target overseas mobile game markets. So that was all for this presentation for SK Telecom. So if you have more questions, please visit our website, gxg.com or sktelecom.com, or contact us at those following addresses. And the last one is for me. So if you have questions, you can always ask us questions through this email. Thank you.